Just spent some time with Bev yesterday, and I'll tell you what, she rocks. This girl, Bev, is our babe of the week.
Woo woo, Beverly.
I know. I'm hoping that she's watching, but I will send her a link of this anyways.
Yeah.
So she sent us in a picture of her on her bike, and I get to sit and talk with her and hear a little bit about her story, and it was like, wow, oh my God,
She's
freaking amazing.
Right?
Talk about and she's somebody that has wonderful confidence. She also has wonderful just energy about her. She's very approachable.
Oh, yeah.
She's very open, and she's also nurturing. She just kind of makes you feel like, oh, everything's gonna be okay, She's amazing. So our babe of the week, Bev G. She rides her own, and she has always rode her own. Did you know that about her?
Very rarely does she ride bitch.
She has issues with that, and I'm going to tell you a little of the story about that. A little bit of trust issues going on, but nothing wrong with that because she ended up getting her own bike out of it.
For real?
Yeah. But when she bought her first bike, by the way, it was in 1988, I believe. And she didn't even have a license because back then you just do take that written exam and you could ride around. Done. But she was kind of spent a lot of time in the backyard on it,
Michelle did that. She used to have to ride around the grass in the backyard.
I did. I wasn't doing jumps and stuff. She's like, I was doing jumps and everything, and I'm like, no. I did one accidental jump when I was riding out of Harley parking lot when I picked up my bike because it had way more power than I thought.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Yeah. I was just so used to being on the Suzuki, right? And I just opened it right up on Route 1 and my bike was like, boop. I'm like, holy shit, what just happened here?
Do anybody see that?
I didn't die. Okay, we're good. Never do that again. So, but Bev's like, I'm like all back doing jumps. I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, gotcha, girl. I'm like, I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. You scare me, But yeah, so she would ride around the backyard and do jumps and stuff. So the reason she got her own bike is because she would always shy away from being a passenger because she couldn't trust having someone else driving.
For real.
She just had issues with someone else in the driver's seat that wasn't her. So in order to ease that distrust, she bought that enduro, and that was her first bike, was an enduro where she would do jumps in the backyard. I love it. And that's exactly what she said. Mainly to do jumps and ride around in the backyard. I'm like, you rock. You're my hero. Fast forward to 2004. She woke up this girl is crazy, one cold, snowy December day.
I heard this story. Yeah,
right?
Man.
And she decided, you know what? I'm gonna buy myself a new bike for Christmas. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, because that's what we do. Yeah, because that's what I do. Because we women we're the same as you guys. We live, we eat, we sleep. We
buy impulsively.
It's all motorcycles. We just love it. Yeah. One of my favorite sayings is I don't snore. I dream I'm a motorcycle. I dream I'm a motorcycle every night. So she decided she's going to get herself a bike for Christmas. So cold, snowy December day. I think there's about 2 inches of snow on the ground, and she drives out. She takes her car and drives out to her local motorcycle shop, dealership that sells Harleys. Walks in the place, sees an 883 Sportster Custom in the showroom. I guess it had just come in. It had only had 10,000 miles on it. And she sits on it and says, oh, yeah, this is my bike. This is meant to be. This is for me, So the guy comes over, and he's like, yeah, you like that? She's like, yeah, I like that. So she says, I want to test ride it. And he's like, you are aware that there's 2 inches of snow on the ground right now, right? And she's like, yeah, but I'm not going to buy it unless I can test ride it. So they got the plows out, and they cleared a whole area for her. 2 inches of snow, cleared an area so she could test ride it. And of course she's still well, I did a couple figure eights and I don't know, a couple wheelies. She didn't, but it's probably.
She's so funny. She's
said
that too.
Yeah.
She definitely said that too. Oh yeah, I was popping the wheelies in the parking lot.
Yeah, she was like, well, I did a couple figure eights. I'm thinking, you're in 2 inches of snow. Am I hearing this? Wait a minute.
Yeah. Tap the mic, tap the mic.
2 inches of snow, me test driving? I'll say, I don't need to test drive it, thank you. Or, I'm going to win the slow
screw
race.
first gear.
I'm going to win the
I
slow
can't
race.
stand
No, I'm going to go in neutral. Just give me a little push.
I'm just kidding. Off the bike.
Because then I'd be afraid I'd slip. It
Awesome.
starts. It
So
looks
she
good.
test drove
I'll
it
buy.
in 2 inches of snow.
Yeah,
huh?
well, they plowed it, so
Yeah.
the 2 inches was gone. So, but it was basically, holy crap,
Cold as
right?
hell on a bike. God,
I know.
girl.
Seriously.
Couldn't have picked a better time. Like, no, Christmas.
Yeah. So they actually had to go out and plow the area. Can
That's
you believe
awesome.
it? So she also managed. So after she came in, I think watching a woman in the '80s test ride a Sportster in 2 inches of snow,
Ooh.
you're gonna give her all the
Powerful.
add-ons. Yeah, all the add-ons that she wants. Because also she was probably the only customer that had been in probably in 3 months. You know.
Yeah.
Or even if
Well,
so.
she's from up north. She's from Ohio.
Yeah.
And I think that's where she bought her bike, was in Ohio.
Yep,
Right?
yep, up north, and so she gets all these add-ons, right? So she's
Yeah.
like, "I want Screaming Eagles." They're like, "Well, we just so happen to have a free set. We'll put those on." Okay, Screaming Eagles, and she's like, "I want a new seat because I'm a girl and that's what I want." And they were like, "Okay, new seat." So sold. She buys herself a bike for Christmas. How cool is that? She still rides that bike today. That's the bike that she rides around on.
You know, it's funny.
Now it's a Florida baby.
Now it's a Florida baby. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go.
I was going to say the first
Give
time
my permission.
I met. Thank you. Thanks, love. Thanks. The first time I met Bev, I pulled up somewhere. She was there. She's like, "Oh, that's your bike?" I said, "Yeah," because like I'm riding it. Yeah.
I just stole it.
She's like, "Oh, it's pretty nice. Looks just like my bike." I'm like, "You ride?" Like I had no idea this woman rode.
Oh, so she was in a car when you met her?
No.
or
She
when
was
you saw-
standing somewhere.
Oh, okay.
She was
Cool,
standing
cool.
somewhere when I pulled up on my bike, and I had seen her before around the same area, but you know, we just know so many people, right?
Yeah.
So it was the first time that I had ever interacted with her, and it was because of the motorcycle.
Yeah, that's cool.
And
I
she's
love that.
like, "Oh, that's really nice. Is that an 883?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "That's what I own. Same color." I'm like, "Get out of here."
Yeah,
Now, this
as
is
you can
before I
see.
had my bags. This is before I had anything done to my bike that I did.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I still had my black seat. I still had all that. And I might have just got the bags put on, to be honest with you. And she said, "We should go riding sometime." I'm like, "Let me get your number.
Yeah, see.
Give me the digits, baby. Give me the digits."
And that's how we start to grow as a female riding community.
Right, and that's how women join chick clubs.
Yeah, yep. So true, so true. See what she's leading up to there? Maybe next week's episode?
Yeah, so, and ever since then, me and Bev have been very good friends, and she's been in our boutique a couple of times, got some of our product,
Yeah.
and she's just a really good person all around.
She's amazing.
you know.
She really is. And she's having a custom top made, which we're gonna get a picture of, which is it's just
Beautiful.
fabulous.
She's
So,
a rock star.
She's awesome. And I love
Hardcore.
this. Hard-
DOC, 30 years, Department of Corrections.
Yeah,
You
well,
would never know
You
it.
would never know it, but yeah, you would and you wouldn't because she's approachable, but she's also like
Very,
yeah. This is how it is.
Yeah.
Her favorite thing about riding, I love this. She's like, "Duh, greatest view of the planet." I'm like,
That is
wow,
so exactly how she
yeah.
would've said it,
She's
too.
like, nothing's yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Why do you have to ask me that question?
Right, like-
Isn't that like everybody's favorite thing about
Yeah.
riding? And she is, and she's like, favorite, best view, badass. Robin says she is absolutely badass. We freaking
Yeah.
love her, and she says nothing's blocking her view, and she loves that. That's why it's the best view, is because nothing blocks it.
That's
And
why
if something
I
blocks it,
like
you just kind of
yeah.
lean into it. Oh, look at that view, and she has a message for everybody. And her message is, and this kind of sound, I get chills. Look at me
too.
when I say this, because this kind of speaks to the DOT. She's like, I'm going to try to say it in her voice.
Okay.
She's like, don't be afraid. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Fellow chicks that ride will always help you learn how to do it.
Okay.
Right? Fucking perfect for the show today.
No, I know.
Bev. Badass.
Women empowering women. Spirit bumps
Yeah.
everywhere.
Badass.
Bev taught me how to tandem ride. Side by side. She taught me how to do side by side.
She teach you how to do jumps, papa wheelies.
No. But she did teach me a lot. Between her and Butch is where I learned my original riding etiquette.
I love it.
Between her and my friend Butch, yeah.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
So you learn, and Butchie's like I love him because he's very patient. You know what I mean? No,
Yeah, no,
you're like,
no.
eh,
No, I am, and I'm thinking about how much Butch has changed since I met him. And yeah, he's very patient, very understanding, and I know that he has more confidence in me because listen to this. Last time I rode with him, he rode tandem with me on his trike. And I'm thinking, he trusts me. I'm like jumping circles in my brain going, he trusts me, we're in the same lane. I love him.
Look at me. Yeah, me. No,
It's those little things that just, that taught me a lot.
I love that we're so diverse.
Yeah.
Like, cause we're on the same damn road. We're just riding different makes and models. Well, not really, but you know what I'm saying.
love
Like
that
we're just.
saying.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to put that on a
coin that.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
Or a sticker.
For real.
So there's Bev.
Love you, Bev.
We
Hope
love
you
you,
got
Bev.
to see the show.
Yeah.
If not, I will send it to her. I told her to go.
Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna send her a link too.
And I told her she can go right on to my website because she has my card.
Yeah.
And right on my website, thewoodwitchery.com, you can get a link to this, just like on your
Yep.
yankeebabeapparel.com.
Yep.
You can link into our show from
Yep.
either one of our websites,
Yep.
which I think is wonderful.
Wonderful.
And on
Yankee
Yankee
Daves.
Dave Motorsports.
Yep. YankeeDaves.com also.
It's time
Oh, we didn't
for...
whistle. Well, wait. Let's give Bev a whistle.